Hello again, everybody. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. My name is Joe. You found yourself at the Joe is Hungry channel, where we expect each item of food to pass all the metrics to get a decent score, and that does include you checkers right here within the city limits of Fairmount, Georgia. Twitch streamer and VTuber Anna Media, a special shout out to you and a happy birthday. Gavin B, Maddie M, congratulations for your second year. Anthony C, happy birthday. Tristan L, happy birthday to you, and thank you all for supporting the channel. Liam, Tyler, Nicholas, and Michelle, Eve, Tarias, Keith, and Zoe, Neo, Ava, and Jeff, I want to wish a very special happy, hungry birthday to each and every one of you. With that behind us, we're headed over to Checkers to check out one of the two limited time offers. The BBQ Brisket Melt, which we're not reviewing today, and the new BBQ Brisket Bosswich, which we are reviewing today. Now, the BBQ Brisket Melt is constructed with one regular hamburger patty, smoked beef brisket, one slice of American cheese, sweet and smoky barbecue sauce, dill pickles, red onions on two thick slices of Texas toast. The new Brisket Bosswich has the same ingredients as the BBQ Brisket Melt, except a larger hamburger patty, and according to Checkers, 3 times the smoky beef brisket, and we will be putting that to the test today. The Brisket Bosswich will nuke your holiday diet profile with 850 calories, while its little brother, the Brisket Melt, will pile on 590 calories. I have the full nutritional information for both on the screen and in the description below. The BBQ Brisket Melt will set you back $3.49, while its big brother will exploit your shrinking wallet to the tune of $7.29. Make a medium Bosswich combo for $11.69 before taxes in Georgia. Are these things going to be served piping hot as they should be? Will they even pass the Joe is Hungry temperature test, as they have unsuccessfully struggled with in the past? Are they actually going to give a bigger burger patty than in the melt version? Are they going to give us 3 times the beef brisket? All these questions will be answered later in the video when we roll the drive-thru at Checkers in Cartersville, Georgia. Let's see how they do today.
Stay tuned, Checkers. What can I get for you?
Could I get 4 brisket Bosswiches?
All right, the sandwiches.
Yeah.
All right, they're all they're $8 a piece.
It says $7.29 out here, but I guess
No, they're just sandwiches alone. Well, it's almost $8. That's why I have that. Stop saying that. It's just almost $8.
Could I get 2 BBQ Brisket Melts in a separate bag from the Bosswiches?
Absolutely.
I appreciate it.
Hold on 1 second. Let me get you taken care of right quick. 1 second. Okay, what else for you?
That's all I want.
All right, $38.67.
Thank you, sir.
Absolutely.
Oh, and we're making some more brisket. So pull over and park and I'll bring it up to you.
You got to go to the penalty box. Off to the penalty box we go. We've got our Bosswich sandwiches. Let's go ahead and do the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Bosswich number 1 is 127.8 degrees Fahrenheit. Bosswich number 2 is 127.2 degrees Fahrenheit. Bosswich number 3 is 126.7 degrees Fahrenheit. If you've been watching my channel for any length of time, you know I like my temperatures at 140 degrees or above. It is unfortunate today that Checkers in Cartersville, Georgia doesn't get it because they fail the Joe is Hungry temperature test. Now it's time to pull back the bread, get down and dirty for all to see, weigh all the meat, head back to the studios and do the Joe is Hungry weight test. Well, Checkers, you didn't do so well on that temperature test. That is unfortunate. I wish it was different. I wish it was better, but it's not. I still need to be fair. Take off for the packaging. In other words, set the chair on the scales. Bosswich number 1 is 8.60 ounces or 244 grams. Bosswich number 2 is 8.70 ounces or 246 grams. Bosswich number 3 weighs in at 8.80 ounces or 249 grams. Well, the weights, they're all fairly close. So today, Checkers, this time you pass the Joe is Hungry consistency weight test. Well, Checkers doesn't give us any serving weights in their nutritional information, so I really can't do anything about that except add them all up, average them out, do the math, and you come up with a fairly high 84 cents an ounce. Some of you may wonder whether the Bosswich is on par with the Melt version or even a better deal. Well, I just happened to pick up a couple of Melts. I threw them on the scales, weighed them, added it all up, averaged them out, and I did a much better price at 52 cents an ounce. So Checkers, maybe something ain't right in paradise. So now it's time to do the one and only, the Joe is Hungry big reveal. This is what it looks like, and this is what Checkers would have you believe it's gonna look like. This is what it looks like coming straight out of the drive-thru window, and this is what Checkers would have you believe it looks like. We've seen what they look like, and we saw how much they were. Not that great of a price, and as far as the ad photos going on, we got some serious movie magic going on. All I got to say is, Checkers, where's the meat? What's with that? As far as the hamburger patties, Boss versus Melt, the Boss version was a bit bigger. They didn't say how much bigger it would be, so I really can't say much about that. However, they did make it a point to say that it had 3 times the meat as the Melt. I have those up here on the screen, and the weights. These things should have been weighing in with about 2¼ ounces of meat to be 3 times. They fell short of that. What a shame. I just think they hate to give us anything, especially barbecue. But that only leaves one more test and one more thing to do, and that would be the one and only, the Joe is Hungry bite test. So it is bite test, engage. Spread your love. The Texas toast was a good choice. It keeps it from falling apart. The barbecue sauce was plentiful and had a good flavor. The onions can be tasted, but they're not overwhelming. The pickles were crunchy and tart and added to the flavor. For some reason, they put mayonnaise on the sandwich, although it wasn't in the ingredients list. However, it does add a little bit to the flavor. The brisket was tender, chunky, easy to chew when you could find it. Before we go any further, we need to reach into the past, get Shadow Joe's take, and do the Joe is Hungry Sneak-a-Doodle Bite. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 1. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 2. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite. Shadow.
What?
Remember we talked about the holidays.
Ah, okay, that's right. Everybody, Merry Christmas and Happy New Year from the Joe is Hungry channel. Let's get on with this Sneak-a-Doodle Bite. Sneak-a-Doodle Bite number 3. The pickles are crunchy. I'll give them that. As far as the temperature, it could have been a whole lot hotter. It's even having problems melting the cheese. They put plenty of barbecue sauce on it, but I'm not so sure about 3 times the amount of meat. Not seeing it here. So let's go ahead and give this thing a score. If you don't know my scale is 1 to 10, 9 being the best. Anything above 9 is a once in a lifetime experience and almost never achieved. 5 and down is that slippery slope to the pits and depths of fast food hell. So let's go ahead and give this the number that it truly deserves.
Checkers, you had a really good concept here. It tasted good. Had you delivered the promised amount of meat and maintained safe temperatures, we'd be talking 7s right now. But in the end, you didn't. What a shame. I'm gonna have to go 4.5. That is my number. This is my review, and hopefully I will see you again in the next video.